this was actually, we were showing Bad Boy Bubby tonight.
This is some racist ass shit. This is some Trayvon Martin. Too soon? Oh, shit.
This was actually the first movie that Paul and I'm Max, this is Paul, and Bad Boy Bubby was actually the film that we both kind of agreed upon showing when we were asked to do
You don't do this one.
No. Anyway, we basically were excited to show this because we were both kind of determined that within the first probably 30 minutes, a few of you are probably going to walk out, though we would hope that you wouldn't. If you can get through the first 30 minutes of this movie, though, what you will find is that this is a really amazing, life-affirming film. And I'm sure that Paul's got some stuff he'd like to say about it, too, because there's a lot of really interesting stuff about the way that this was produced.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to surround you. Really.
Bad Boy Bubby is a really interesting movie. Like you said, if you're brave enough to stay through the first 30 minutes, you'll probably really enjoy it. It's kind of interesting because it was shot entirely in sequence, and a lot of the way that it was shot is really, really interesting. Basically, they had 31 cinematographers for the movie. Every scene after the first 30 minutes is shot by a different cinematographer. All of the audio was done using microphones behind the actors' ears to give more of a realistic recording of the dialogue.
And actually, they encourage you to watch this movie wearing headphones because, you know, the sound is just kind of unreal because whatever he was hearing at the time of the shoot, that's exactly what you're going to hear if you wear headphones.
And a part of the reason they shot it in sequence is to give it a more of a real feel. Basically, they wanted Bubby. He does impressions of most of the characters in the movie, so they wanted his impressions to be very fresh. So they dealt with the actors, in. Yeah.
Continue.
Yes, please.
Anything you see dealing with animals in this movie was done in a humane way, despite what you may see on screen. Except for the roach, he really did eat the roach.
Yeah, he really did. They worked with the Humane Society actually in Australia to do this film. One of the most interesting, disturbing parts that people kind of walk out on is the saran wrap cat, which is an actual dead cat.
But I'm alive.
Yeah. And then later on you will see another cat that appears to be dead, but he's not dead, he's just sedated. So a lot of people tend to freak out when there's stuff regarding animals in films that looks kind of real. Well, they didn't hurt any animals really in this movie.
They're fine. I met them. So.
Yeah.
I feel like more Palmer.
Anyway, anything else you'd like to add?
It's a highly enjoyable movie. It will probably have some sort of an impact on you, negative or positive.
Yeah. In fact, the first time I watched this, after it did, I just kind of sat in the dark feeling really kind of minuscule and empty. And
I hope you guys enjoy.
You'll walk away feeling something. At least it provokes. So many films you will walk away from and forget within the first 30 minutes. This will probably hang with you for the next 2 weeks or so. So that's more than can be said for so many other films. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.